welcome to Juby's Tarot. Welcome back. If you're returning for a February reading, welcome to newcomers. February soulmate reading. I am starting with Cancer. If your sun, rising, or Venus is in Cancer, then this reading is for you. All right, Cancers, let's just get right into it. Cancers. Oh my gosh. Cancers, you guys are so nurturing, and so sometimes you can be optimistic when it comes to love. You want that love, you want that care, you want that realness in love, and it's beautiful. I think it's so raw. You're so vulnerable, even though you can act like you're not, but you are really. What's going on in love? First card I pulled is the Ace of Wands. So what's going on is that you feel very optimistic. There's a jolt of energy there, a full burst of energy of wanting things to go a certain way in love. You are on it. You know that if this is what you do, this is how it's gonna go. You feel inspired, you feel motivated, and you're like, okay, yes, I know it. This is what's gonna happen. This is how we're gonna go about it. This is what love is. And you're putting your best foot forward. You are putting your best foot forward. Or maybe somebody else close to you is. But I'm thinking as far as what's going on with you. So to me, it's saying that you may be the one putting your best foot forward. I pulled the Hierophant with what's going on, along with the Ace of Wands. So the Hierophant is about tradition. So you're doing what you think is right. You want to do what you feel you should do. If you are in an agreement with your partner, and this is how you guys said that you're going to do things, whether you're married and you made vows, whether you're in a committed relationship and then you guys came to a solid agreement about what a relationship is, or whether you're dating and you guys understand the terms of your dating, you are committing to those ideas and you are putting your best foot forward. You are giving it a lot of energy. There may also be a lot of sexual energy there, a lot of sexual tension for some of you. However, you're still putting your best foot forward. You want some passion. You're trying to put forward that passion. Unfortunately, presently, what's going on is the opposite of this in a way, kinda. The Knight of Pentacles means that things are pretty much at a standstill. Although you're looking for that burst of energy, or you're trying to initiate that burst of energy through sex, through love, through new beginnings, through something, adventure, spontaneity, you want something to jolt. That's what you're pushing for. That's what you're aiming for. That's what you're trying to create. However, things are at a standstill. There's grounding there, there's stability there, but there's no movement. I don't think that's what you want. I don't think that's what you want at all. There's sadness there. I pulled, how are you presently feeling? And I pulled the Five of Cups. There is some self-pity. There is some sadness in your dynamics, the way you're connecting with someone. You're not completely happy. You're drowning in your sorrows. However, you are trying to remain optimistic. You're telling yourself, I'm done. I'm not going to think this way. I'm trying to make the best of it, and I'm going to make the best of it. You want to ultimately make the best of it. However, you're just feeling so beat up. Things aren't going the way you want them to emotionally. You want to feel more. You want to be more in love. There is a lack of love here. You want that love. You're initiating that love. You're trying to drive that love, whether it be through sex, through spontaneity, like I said, or, just recreating the dynamics. However, it's not happening. Things are just complacent. You're very settled, or your partner is very settled, and you're sad about it. You want change. You really do. Another outcome position to go along with the Five of Cups is the Hermit. So this tells me that this is going to have you feeling kind of isolated. You may like a crab, go back in your shell. This is a time period where you're going to go back into your shell. You're going to put up your guard. You need to go back in and reflect. You want to understand what's exactly going on here. You want to know exactly why you're feeling this way, what's happening, and you want to go back in and you want to come back a renewed self. This is going to be a long journey. There's a lot of self-identity. There's a lot of learning of the self. So you're in a time period where you're understanding who you are, how you connect with others, how you connect with your partner. It's a very alone time for you. You may not be sharing these feelings with your partner. You're going to isolate yourself. You don't want no one to know. You are going to be feeling a little down. You may try to hide it. You have a certain way that you want to be viewed in society. And you're still going to be hurt though. You're going to feel hurt, not be hurt. Correct myself. You're going to feel alone. You're going to feel unsure of something in regards to the heart. Another outcome position is the Six of Swords. However, I love your jolt of optimism. There is recovery here. You are going to be recovering from some whatever this is. There is some feelings here of feeling stuck, complacent, settled. You're going to recover from that lack of, and either someone's going to push you into recovery, or you're going to push yourself into recovery, or you're going to take your whole partner and you're going to say, look, we're going to redo this whole thing and we're going to do it right. You really are going to try to heal yourself. You are not going to allow yourself to sulk. You're going to look at how you can change things. Although the feelings may be there of wanting to sulk, but you definitely want to recover, you want to move forward, and you're going to push towards recovery. Ultimately, the last outcome card I pulled is the Eight of Cups. More feelings. You're going to walk away from something, whether it be negative thoughts or whether it be a person, an idea, a situation. You're ultimately going to walk away, and it's going to leave you in that spiritual journey, that spiritual quest, that isolation, that hermit. And this goes along with you, crab, you're Cancer, a crab. So the hermit is a loner, and you're going through a lone period, self-identifying, recovery, healing, understanding. You're going through that period, and you're going to be walking in love alone. Some of you that are in a relationship, you may be a little bit standoffish from your partner. You're not in a space where you want to connect. You want it to connect, but there's something that's causing unhappiness, and you want change, and it's going to ultimately lead you to change. All right, I'm going to go ahead and shake up my runes. I want to see what the overall tone is for Cancers of February 2019 when it comes to the soul and love in the soulmate reading. Uh-oh, one of mine fell. That's the one I'm going to choose. Here it is, right here. The Moon. Yes, this is a very reflective, intuitive time, spiritual time. You're going to be learning a lot about who you are, how you maneuver through life, how you maneuver through love, what you want out of love. This is a time for soul searching, deep soul searching, and you're going to do it. I'm here with you. I'm here to be with you on this journey. I want to see how March goes for you. I hope to see you again for March 2019. Positivity and light. Keep your head up. Just know that it's always going to get better. It's always going to get better. See you soon.